Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of the 369 Society. I'm Sonny Ski and we're here with
Finesse the Finesse.
Mr. Campaign winning.
Yes, sir.
We in this shit. Let's get it. Raw and uncut. Okay.
Come on, man. Y'all know what it is,
man. Come on.
The wait is over. That's all I have to say.
We're here.
We're here.
present.
Wait's over.
We're active. All right. And y'all finna be sorry.
Man. It took a while though. It took a few.
It took a damn while.
It
took too damn long.
Hey,
Yeah.
but we here with a purpose. It's September 19th, 2019. Hey, come on. 9/19/19. You know what time it is.
369.
369
boy.
Society.
Come on.
Come on
Look.
now. You know what it is.
First episode, man. The pilot.
So, let's get into this topic, man.
Let's stop you for today, bro. Tell me.
A lot of people got mad at me for my Snapchat, right?
Oh, tell us why.
You saw it? You saw my Snapchat story?
I saw a story, but let them know if they.
So,
They didn't see
on my
it.
Snapchat story, right, I had to say the truth.
Oh.
I had to say it. No longer could I just bullshit, okay? So, this is what I did. I made a video
Okay.
telling dudes to stop sliding up on girls' Snapchat posts, Instagram, what I'm missing,
Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter. When girls say
TikTok.
shit like, I don't got hoes, I'm single, I'm lonely. They say shit like, what else? They say shit like, I want a boo. Okay?
For the fall.
For the fall. For the fall.
What the
You mean
fuck that
for just a season you want a boo? Come on now, that don't make sense, right? So I told dudes, stop doing that shit. But the reason is because most of these females, and correct me if I'm wrong, most of these females who say shit like that, I don't have hoes, I don't know why nobody wants me, they're
They
just
do.
seeking attention.
Oh, that too.
They're just seeking attention. You know damn well if a female at 8 or above, she getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
6, 7,
Times
8
5.
niggas in her DMs. 8.
times 5. All these dudes hitting her up the same line. Damn, you fine as fuck.
That's big facts.
Hard eyes type shit. I'll take you out.
That's big.
Come
facts,
on
bro.
now.
My
You mean
bad.
tell me her posting a selfie, looking that good, ain't nobody hitting her line? Come on now. You are just like the rest of them. Come on now.
It's facts.
So,
It's crazy.
but here's the thing, right? I posted that, right? I posted it.
Right.
I said, fuck it. Posted it, right? Let me tell you the responses real quick. Now, y'all can chime in with this shit, right? Because this shit
Right.
blew my mind. So, I had mixed responses. Some dudes hit me up. One dude said, dang, bro, why you expose me?
Damn.
He got exposed.
What you mean?
He said, so I guess, like, he be the one. He's that dude sliding up. Damn, you fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's that dude. Another dude said, who hurt you?
Damn.
I told
Hey,
bro,
now they sick for real.
Yeah, I told bro like this, man.
Fucking
Ain't nobody
hurt.
hurt me. I'm just telling the truth out here. 'Cause I see some bullshit. I gotta call it out. The females hit me up though. Now this will get interesting, right? A female called me a hotep.
Oh.
A hotep.
I don't even know what that is.
The thing is, right?
Uh,
I had to Google it. I had no idea what it meant, but I knew it was an insult, right? So come to find out, all a hotep is the Egyptian word to be at peace. So I'm like, what the fuck has to do with my video, right? So I asked her, I said, so I looked up the word hotep and it means to be at peace. So why are you saying that I'm a hotep? She said, never mind.
What?
So I'm saying, I said, so what are you trying to imply? She said, well, I just think that you have this thing against women. I said, what do you mean? You call me misogynistic? She said, yeah. I said, explain. Left me on scene.
Wow.
Another woman said,
We
this
calling-
this use of propaganda will not be tolerated. I said, what do you mean? No response. But on the other side, right, I had a couple females say some shit like, true, facts,
Cause it's fast.
facts.
It's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
No
Facts.
printer. Where's
So-
the printer at?
I told them females, I said, that's crazy y'all said that response because I had some females kind of like get mad at me for it. They was like, the reason why You ready for this? The reason why those females got upset, because they know it's true.
It struck a
Big
nerve.
facts, bro.
It struck a nerve.
But look though, bro. It's okay, cause you know why? We finna play the same game. Look, bro. I already told y'all. Look, y'all. I already told y'all. It's side nigga Saturdays. Side nigga Saturdays. Let me tell y'all something, bro. So, like you said, these females are looking for, you know, some, just, you know, like they want the relationship, but the benefits of them. You know what I'm saying? They want the cute
Attention.
pics.
They want the attention.
You know what I'm saying? They want the cute pics. They want to go on the little, what's it called? What's it called? Like the trails and whatnot that you go on.
Roller coaster?
No, not roller coaster.
Because you was doing like this.
Oh, my bad.
I was
maze and like
Man.
yeah, the maze and stuff like that. You know,
like
corn
corn
maze.
maze
Yeah,
and
there we
shit,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
fall type of stuff. And I was talking to this female. She's like, "Yeah, bro, like for real, like that's all I need. Like, forget the relationship." So it struck a nerve. Side nigga Saturdays. Look, I'm gonna charge. Look, man. Is 20 an hour? No, I'm gonna bump that. 25 an hour. All right. You know what I'm saying? This includes pictures. Okay. Dates. Movie dates as well. Don't hit my line past 1 a.m.
Shit.
That's
unless
AM.
you trying to.
Unless you're trying to do
Yeah,
something,
you
that's
know what I'm
and that charge
saying?
extra. You know what I'm saying?
extra.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a exclusive package as well. You know what I'm saying?
Exclusive.
If you're trying to go on the trips, then that's what you know. You know what I'm saying? It won't be side nigga Saturdays, it be side nigga weekends now. All right.
The complete
All
package.
right. The complete package.
A bundle.
Oh,
So
shit.
hit the lineup. Hit the lineup if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? But that's my take on it.
Nah, most definitely. And I think you kind of captured it right there, bro. It's all attention, bro. Because if you notice, the ones who give them all the attention, bro, they stay like the little friend. They stay like the little, like the toy. It's something she
Yeah.
knows she could just play with and mess with.
Okay.
Meanwhile, on the side, she got a dude who don't give a, like, just does not give a fuck about
Facts.
nothing. Like, I seen this on my Twitter the other day. It said, damn, that girl you got everything in common with, y'all the same sign, like Virgo or some shit, y'all love the same stuff, y'all get along or whatever, but she getting her back blown by a dude who don't even know her last name. So if you just,
Hey, that's me.
it's interesting.
It's like that.
That's you?
I'm that dude.
It's like
blowing
that.
her back out.
Yeah.
I see you texting her.
Damn.
I see you texting her and FaceTiming her, right? You know what I do? I take her
Hey.
phone, turn it off.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
shit.
hey, I got a question real quick, y'all.
What's up?
So look, bro. Let's say like, you know, you with your shawty. You know, y'all Oh no. Bump that actually. Bump that. All right. You with your boys right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You cooling it. You playing 2K or whatever type shit. You got your girl, you know, y'all been dating for like a good 7 months. That's a long time. 7 months, you know what I'm saying? That's almost a pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? My bad. And so look, 7 months I've been dating.
Bro, what?
Niggas tweaking, bro. Look, 7 months y'all been dating, right? Okay. And look though, so you calling up your baby boo? This your girl, calling up your baby boo, and like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see where she at, type shit. She answered the phone, but she moaning off rip.
Oh,
She moaning.
Right.
Like, and so you confused real quick. Like, hold on, like, what you doing? Where you at? All you hear is moaning, and then you start hearing some.
The class.
What's the next move?
Hang up and then cut her off.
Cut her off
Don't
like
even
that.
talk to her
Don't
no
even talk to her
more.
like that. No explanation.
Nah, 'cause that's all you need to hear.
Ooh,
That's
damn.
kind of wait. You said if we call her and it's that, or does she call?
yeah.
I'd say if
like,
she
you
called her,
call
that's
it.
disrespectful. But either way, it's disrespectful. So nah, she is
You seen them videos, right? Type shit, like where dudes would like call up their girls and be like,
And the dude, bro, I saw one where the dude called, right? He hung up, and then like, you know how it goes back to the home screen? It had like 50 texts. He kept scrolling up, and it was like, "Baby, can you please answer? I'm so worried about." with emojis
Yeah,
too.
that's
Oh,
real
shit. It's
gay.
deep with emojis.
That's real.
But he
gay.
sent, bro. You know it's real when he sent like the purple heart.
the purple heart.
I never.
He
seen
sent
that
the
before.
purple heart, and like the 2 little purple hearts.
Oh,
Wait,
that's a new emoji, my nigga.
I never seen no purple heart.
You never seen the purple heart?
It was broken.
I only seen the red and yellow.
There's a blue one too.
There's a blue one. There's a blue one.
That's what I'm saying. So this dude had to do his
Yeah,
research.
and he right.
That's some.
Yeah,
He
to
did
go
his
to the
re-
hearts.
He did the purple heart.
Okay.
That just sound deep. Like,
Okay.
all right, but look, man. Let me let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something real quick, bro.
What's up?
Look, man. To my answer, right? I'm with Jameis on this shit, bro. Hang the fuck up, cut her off, find your new bitch, right? But look, man. I'm gonna give y'all some advice on how to not get cheated on.
Oh,
Talk
shit.
about it.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Javon the Don. Go ahead.
You dudes get cheated on, right? You ready? You dudes get cheated on because you care. I
Say that
it
one
again.
more time.
I
Say
said
that
it
one more
again.
time.
Say it again. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. You dudes get cheated on because you care. Now, what does that mean? You're wondering, like, Javon, shouldn't you care?
That's what I'm wondering.
Like, shouldn't you care?
Right.
That-
When you're in a committed relationship, shouldn't you care? I'm gonna say it like this, right? You can care. You can actually care about her, love her, all that shit, right? Just don't let her know that.
Mm.
Just make sure she don't know that shit. Cause
What?
yeah, okay, look, man, I'm gonna explain to y'all. You confused?
I am baffled.
This is what I learned, man, from
Go ahead.
personal experience.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
even gonna go on no, what do you call it?
Tangent.
Nah, the
Rant.
no, the
Hey, I'm gonna lay back.
Look. I'm not gonna be on this dating coach shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you shouldn't do this because you know, no, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you from real life experience, right? And from what I seen, which is just more like experience. I seen this shit. I've been through it.
Okay, go ahead.
The women that I tend to be nice to, show that I care, call her, text her. You know what I'm saying? How your day going? You know what I'm saying? Not no 50 text purple heart type shit. Just
Purple heart.
I'm just, hey, how you doing? Hope you doing good. Have a good day. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. How's your day going? Subtle. You know what I'm saying? Subtle. To me, at least, right? I'll do it every day.
Mm.
Those females lost interest more and more that I done that, right? Let me tell you this, right? I had one chick. I used to text her every day, right? Sometimes she'll text me first. We'll text for a couple hours, you know what I'm saying? We'll FaceTime here and there, you know what I'm saying? And on the FaceTime, I wasn't goofy or nothing. But, I was still having a good time. I was trying to enjoy myself. We was talking, you know what I'm saying? Her day, my day, you know what I'm saying? This happened, that happened. A couple hours of FaceTiming, right? And then I started noticing she was treating me like a motherfucking bitch.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
How? So
Why
how
she treat me like a bitch?
Mm.
Here's the thing, though. The girls that, and they were usually one I didn't really like that much. The girls I didn't give much attention to, that I would text a couple hours here and there. I would not FaceTime if I did for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was always busy and shit. Them motherfuckers was on my ass. They was on my ass.
Mm.
And for the life of me, I could not figure out why the fuck, when you show you care, they treat you wrong. When you don't care, they love you. You the man. And that's where that whole bad boy, nice guy shit come from, right? The bad boy, it ain't cause he bad that he doing all this bad shit. It's his mindset. He not giving that female no attention. He doing his own thing. And females like to chase. They want to chase your attention, your validation, and all that shit, right? When you the nice guy, giving her what she wants or what she needs according to her standards, she'll leave you and cheat on you.
I feel like That's low key true. That's low key true. But I feel like it also depends on the female. It ain't all female. Like, so take the Future, Future and his, I forgot his wife's name. I don't know. But like they wasn't like fucking with each other because like Future wasn't on that tip. Like
Come
he
on,
wasn't.
Sierra.
Sierra, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm gonna say about that?
You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead. What
Oh, do you want to finish?
No. Go ahead.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's saying that the reason why Future and Sierra didn't work out is because Future was still in that whole shit. He was still like out there fucking different bitches. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about this, right? The reason why Future and Sierra didn't work out, you gotta remember, Sierra got in a relationship with Future when he's already doing that shit.
Word.
They were younger, in their 20s. Sierra getting older now, and you know women that get older, get around 30 and shit. All right, I gotta trying to have a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to have a family and shit like that. But Future was not on the tip, man. So the older women get, the more they're kind of like, okay, the fun and games is over now. Let's start getting serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they young and our age, bro, they out here. You know what I'm saying? Sierra got with Future knowing what he was doing already.
That's big facts.
Now she got with Russell Wilson, right? Who I consider Russell Wilson the nice guy. Excuse me, the nice guy who finished last. He's that nice guy who finished last. Well, y'all saying, well, the nice guy still finished. Okay, but who want to be in last place? Come on now.
Word.
He's that nice guy who finished last. He's a stepdad, okay? He out here doing all this shit for Sierra, you know what I'm saying? Who, in my opinion, does not deserve it. Because she got with Future knowing what he was doing.
That's crazy.
She was there for the ride. She was having fun. You know what I'm saying? She was doing this, they were doing that, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause they were superstars. But Sierra, she ain't no star for real no more. She not out here for real. Is she making music?
She did. She actually did.
I mean, her
She
shit,
did?
Her shit still popping. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
she still make music, but
I still listen.
I ain't been hearing shit for real. Maybe she do. I don't know.
She fine as hell.
But I'm saying though, like as she getting older and shit, she's like, okay, I want to settle down now.
word.
I got a kid and everything.
How old is she? She in the 30s, right?
Yeah. I mean, Future, he almost
Future like 35 or something.
like that.
That's crazy to me. Like, dude was 35, man.
But now Russell Wilson, he think he got this dime piece and he get the greatest woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? He treating her like she all this and that, this and that. But he's a.
My bad.
So what?
You hear about like how him and Sierra they went like celibate.
Come on now.
They went who?
They went celibate. They weren't fucking.
For how long?
I think they went. I think like the first year they got together.
Oh, I heard about
they
that.
weren't gonna do it till marriage. I think that's what it was.
Come on now, think about that shit, man. She was fucking Future all along doing all this shit, right? She gonna make you wait?
Because supposedly, right, it was his decision.
Oh, you just
Supposedly.
a bitch at that point.
Supposedly,
It was his decision.
it was his decision. But I heard this back like, this was a couple of years ago. But I remember this being a headline, like, and I saw a bunch of dudes champion him, like, yeah, that's what's up. They going celibate. Everyone was like, yeah, that's good or whatever. Now going celibate, that's a whole nother topic we could talk about.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being celibate. It's just the situation we're talking about is kind of iffy. If he decided that, that's just a little. But again, it's none of my business. But like you go back to that, all the
I
attention.
would like to know, like, why. To be honest. Yeah, like, why would he initiate? Like, yeah, I think we should go celibate. Like, I don't
Till
think we should
marriage. And there's nothing beneficial to man about marriage. So what was the point? I don't get it.
I'm trying to think, man. Like, I'm trying to think of what he would gain from that, right? And I think that by making her go celibate, right? You know what? I don't know. Shit. I can't figure that one out. The only,
Maybe, but like, All right, so let's say dude isn't really like crazed like over sex and shit like that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say like bro is really just like into like, you know, intimate. He wants to like really understand Sierra, really wants to, you know, get to know her through whatever. I feel like if it was for that reason, like going celibate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me and you, like, let's get closer to God, like, let's just like do us and not worry about that shit. I guess I can understand it that way. Yeah. That's
I
what I
think
think.
that was like the reason too, like, for God or something religious.
Okay.
Which does kind of change it.
You know what? I actually respect that then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what
I
I
respect that. Yeah.
I just don't respect the marriage.
The marriage. You don't respect their marriage?
No, like just marriage in general.
Marriage in general. Oh,
Talk
that's
about that, bro.
Oh,
Talk
that's
about
man. That's a.
What I mean, what I mean by that, I just mean like, I mean the government's already in all our business, but you get married, you just bring like. Then you have, if you have a kid, you apply for a birth certificate. You don't get it, you apply for it. Like
That's true. Right,
Social Security, we're all given a number. I'm getting off track though, but marriage is just like. Someone had a joke about it. Some comedian had a joke about it. I can't remember. But basically, you see the divorce rates, right?
Right.
How high they are. I think it's like 80%. 80%, something like that. If it's an 80% chance of getting divorced, that's like someone said this, but it was like if you're in a car, right, and there's an 80% chance of you getting in a car crash.
Okay.
Are you getting in the car? I forgot who said it, but someone said that.
Damn.
And that made me think, first
shit.
off, like,
fuck no. Wait a minute.
I wouldn't get in the car.
Oh shit. Hold on. Say it again, bro. You said
I
if
said-
you had an 80% chance of getting in a car crash, if you got in that car, would you get in the car? Damn. That is crazy, actually. And nowadays, you see like everybody getting married like at 20.
Bro, I see on Twitter,
That
right?
shit is
It's
dead.
a relationship. It said moved out at 18, and they
What
got like
the
2 babies in their
fuck?
arms, and it's like a little 18-year-old
Well,
relationship.
that shit is expected. You
It
got
said-
2 babies.
It said marriage, kids in the house, and it was like, what you doing?
Living my life. Okay. Saving.
Right.
I
I mean, good for them. No knock on that. It's just like people so quick to get married.
Yeah,
now.
that's the problem.
That's
I
crazy.
get it. You in like, you know, y'all high school sweethearts and whatnot. But like that's cool. That is
Like-
totally straight. I know a lot of people like that.
Word.
But like for you to get married that young, it's not about like just having fun, like, oh, live your life, but like no, like statistics are like if you get married that young, you're gonna divorce anyhow. Like get to know that person. Like I feel like a lot of times y'all don't even like know the people y'all dating.
Word.
Y'all don't really know.
Okay, now you just dropped the gem, bro.
They don't be knowing the people
You
they
dropped the
dating,
gem.
bro. I swear. They just wanna. It really goes back to what we talk about. They just wanna go on the dates. All right, they wanna have the benefits. They wanna post the pictures.
I will say this though. Marriage does not have to be a bad thing. Actually, in the past, it wasn't a bad thing. It's a great thing, right?
It's a wonderful thing.
Because a lot of people who got married at a young age back in the day are still married today. The problem is that we all know when society is changing, right, the norms change, you know what I'm saying? And so the problem is the reason why marriages don't last, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I think you're saying that the man don't benefit, right, is because now there's no need for it. There's no need for marriage. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? That's where it's at now, because back in the day, there was a purpose with it. Of course, the OGs would tell you, well, we loved each other, you know what I'm saying? But you actually depended on the man, depended on the woman to do her job, and the woman depended on the man. But today's society,
INDEPEND.
say it.
NTD.
You know what that means? Like,
oh shoot.
you don't really need nobody for real.
Word.
I mean, what do you need a female for? Honestly, bro. Besides pussy, you know.
But you don't even
It's
need.
vice versa too, though.
But,
Too.
but you
Well,
don't even need that.
You know what I'm saying,
You know
man. It get a time with celibacy, man. You gotta. Nah, I'm playing. But nah, you're right, bro. You don't even need that shit for real.
Word.
You
But like
really don't need it. If you are in tune with yourself, your higher self, you gonna understand that having multiple sex partners and shit like that, just having sex and pussy, I mean, it's cool and all, but it ain't no necessity. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, though, what do you as a man need from a woman?
Can't say love because we won't be getting love like that for real.
And the thing is, right? I was hoping I was hoping one of you guys bring this up, right? I want to have a kid, right? 'Cause I do believe in. I don't believe in marriage for real, but I want to have at least a son out here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I need both.
But nowadays, right? And you can correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's like having a kid is the worst thing in the world. Am I wrong?
At this age.
Yeah.
Worst thing in the world.
That's what it seemed like. And people who have kids I talk to who are older, 25 and up,
Yeah.
even they say, I wish I had a kid. I wish I could do this and wish I could do that. It sounds negative. So when you're hearing negative, right, all the time about having a kid, it's like, shit. Divorce rate increasing. And most of us probably grew up, you know what I'm saying? I know, like you and Nesmith and Jameson, y'all fortunate to have 2-parent household. Most of us out here don't got it like that, you know what I'm saying? So now we're kind of like, I don't want to put my kid in a situation like that because I've been through that.
Word.
I've been through a single parent household. That shit was not fun. Okay, it was hard as hell. So now you're seeing the divorce rate increase. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, do I want to have a kid just to be a single parent? Nah, man. Or put him through all that bullshit? Nah, man. The abortion rate going up. Oh no, ain't for man.
No shade, but some of y'all are accidental children.
I'm one.
But look though, I think I was one too, for real. But and the thing is, that's crazy, cause so like he said, I was fortunate enough to be in like a 2-parent household, and that's like in my eyes, that's what it was though. But what was happening in the background, that it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't, this picture perfect shit at all. Like for real. They was supposed to be divorced in like 2007, 6 or so. That's bro. But like, I guess, man, who it was? It was my mom. It was my mom that was like, you know what, like this, like she knew actually that like divorce would be like this hassle throughout like everything, like going through the paperwork and shit like that. Like it was close too, bro. Even it's now I know the shit, now that I'm older, to be honest. But like it was on some other shit. And so I'm saying that because though, like when you said what'd you say? Fuck. When you said that people, dang, I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Well, I see where you're going with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was saying how you want to bring your kids up in a single parent or 2-parent household, but you kind of, I think you're saying like even a 2-parent household ain't all luxurious. You know?
Yeah, because with what he said right there, I relate 100%. Like my parents were supposed to been divorced, and this,
that's the
is their
thing
business.
too that I mentioned.
Stuff
Like
is still going down, but
yeah.
I'm glad you said the kid, bro, because kids do need both parents, most definitely. It's just that's where it comes back to, well, how do you raise a kid in a 2-parent household correctly? And I think, I've been thinking, R.I.P. to Patrice O'Neal. He said something like, the best relationship is when you like the woman and the woman loves you.
Oh shit, that's deep.
What I mean,
Like the woman.
what he means by that is just like, think about it, right? He had a whole comedy special. He was talking about this. He was like, when girls in love, they're like, all excited, posting on social, like hugging on their man or whatever, super like emotional, whether it be in a good or bad way, all on you. Like, girls are happy in love, right?
Yeah.
When a dude's in love, he's stressed. He is stressed.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I don't know if she cheat. Like, when a dude's in love, he starts overthinking, right?
Oh shoot.
So he was like, well, when a dude just likes her, it's like when you have like a crush on a girl, right? That's like, I think that's like the peak of your time with a girl. When you got a crush, like, hey, I'm feeling this girl, I like her, blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy.
Start going on dates, and then that's when you have the best time for yourself. It's just when you get too close, that's where things start to fall apart.
Right. I gotta get a quick exit real quick.
Quick exit.
Yep.
He gotta pee.
Yeah,
So
pee.
yeah, just go ahead and tell everybody I gotta
He
pee.
texted
Man.
me. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
All right, he has to pee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all can continue. I'll be back.
I gotta pee.
All right.
You wanna?
I can help you. My bad. Damn.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah. So you mentioned a great quote, man. You said that the relationship works best.
The best relationship is
Yeah.
when a man likes the woman and when a woman loves a man.
So
Patrice,
one more
on
time,
you.
bro. Explain what that means, man.
Basically, man, when a girl's in love, she's all happy. You know, that's how Patrice did it in his bit. She's super happy, emotional, whether it's good or bad. But when a dude's in love, he's like just overthinking. He's sad. He's tripping. But when you like a girl, like when you have like a crush on a girl in high school, like start talking to her for the first time. Oh, this is cool on a first date. Oh, I like this. It was a good time. But once y'all get like once you get too comfortable, that's where it starts to end. Cause then she's like, well, shit. If he loves me, cause a dude, a girl's love is like no other, man. Girl's love is special. But when a dude loves, like the girl see that, she's like, oh.
That's scary.
Subconsciously, she's like, I could do whatever I want now.
What did I say earlier? What did I say earlier?
Yo, I got a question though, real quick. Like, when have we actually ever seen like a man in love? Like, we thought Jay-Z was in love. That man cheated, which was kind of crazy.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, that brings up another question. Like, can you cheat on a girl and still love?
I
That's
seen
a
this
tricky
video,
one.
bro. That was like, so when a man cheats on his wife, it was like, I don't know where her statistics came from, but she was saying like when a man cheats on his wife, statistics shows that he will still love her. But when a woman cheats, most times she does not love that man. And I don't know where them statistics came from, but I mean, what would you say? Like, if you had your baby boo, y'all was going on for a while, I don't know, can you still cheat and love your wife? I don't even know what love is, so I don't even know.
That's a whole nother topic. In
Man,
itself.
what is love?
But
Hey,
it's
let's
like
get into it, man.
we can. But to answer your question, I think, coming from the mindset I am now, I'd be like, yeah, I could, like, a man could still probably love even after he cheated or whatever.
Okay.
But then that also because I seen a lot of people say, well, if a dude was really like in love, right, he wouldn't cheat. And now I thought about it, right, and that goes back to liking the woman and the woman loves you. Like, if a dude's really in love, he's not gonna cheat. But if the dude likes a girl, then yeah, he'll cheat. But a dude in love, he's like, I can't lose her. So he's doing all this stuff trying to like keep her around him. So the last thing he's gonna do is cheat.
So it's a late night at work. You and that fine ass female co-worker working together, right?
Word.
Oh, Selena?
Y'all working together.
Okay.
Late night.
Okay.
And everybody else left the building. Just you and her closing the building, right? Whatever job y'all doing. Just you and her closing. Okay. Before you leave, she says, "You know what? Let's go out for a drink." Right?
Okay.
It's harmless.
Fine as hell, right? She says, "You know what?" You say, "You okay? Cool. That's fine." You know what I'm saying?
Am I married? Just
No.
real quick. I'm not married.
No.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But
I'm
you
just checking.
love this girl though. Y'all damn near in love with each other. You know what I'm saying? You love her. Okay. Not married though. Okay. You go for a drink. You know what I'm saying? And then she start like making some moves on you, bro.
Right.
But she fine as hell.
She touching my leg and shit.
Bro, she fine as hell.
Okay.
This girl is bad.
Okay.
Think about the baddest girl you can think of right now. This is your own personal preference, right?
Logan Browning.
That girl is trying to get with you.
Oh.
She's trying to fuck you.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Hey.
You need to tell me that your love is gonna stop you from trying to fuck.
I think a dude, because when a dude, I'm going to say it again, when a dude is really in love, he's basically brainwashed at that moment. Like, he's doing everything to keep her attention. Because you know damn well if a dude's in love with a woman, right? In love, he's slowly going to start pushing her away, right? So then he's going to notice it because he's so infatuated. He notices every little small thing. Like, hey, how come you don't blah, blah, blah. And he's showing up to her work every day, bringing flowers and stuff, right? I feel like the last thing he would do is cheat if he's really, like, in love.
So
With any
Jameson,
girl.
you talking about the dude, but can you actually relate to that?
Being in love.
Right. We talking about being in love. Like it's a terrible thing. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about like this. Like, can you, from your personal experience, say you've been in love, so that way you can speak on what the dude actually is going through?
Yeah, I'd say, well, I don't know.
Maybe you were. I don't know.
I don't know what love is.
I don't know if I was in love. Probably in lust.
Ooh.
I say
A lot of
lust.
niggas are in lust and I love and get that confused with love.
Word. So maybe I have it confused. But I don't know, man. I just feel like that's how, like, when dudes really are in love.
You know what else I heard, bro? I heard that love is not a feeling, but it's a choice. Love is a choice. Like, you choose not to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You choose to be with her till death do y'all part. You know what I'm saying? Like, this feeling that y'all feel, like, you might get confused with lust or, you know, whatever it is. I mean, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's a choice. Like, you choose to, cause you know, marriage ain't this big happy thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more tough times than happy times, I feel like. But like, you choose to like stay with that person and do y'all thing. So I feel like love is a choice rather than a feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
That's interesting. And for the record, we're talking about our generation. Or were you talking about just every generation? 'Cause I feel like our generation's a little different.
I'm thinking on that too. I don't know.
You know what, man? It's very difficult to really give full input because the OGs would tell you something totally different, man.
What would they say?
So this is a dude in my job, right? Ironically, he goes by OG.
I'm dead.
He about 50, I think he's 56 or something. Dishwasher, you know, with me and everything, right?
Word.
So with the OGs come around, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect them until they show you that they shouldn't be respected. They just, like, you can respect them, but you don't let them like fuck with you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect you. You still a up and coming young man, but when the OGs are talking, right, they have a level of wisdom that you'll never, or I'm sorry, they have a level of wisdom that you haven't seen yet. You haven't been through yet. Because wisdom and experience, you know what I'm saying, with a combination of knowledge and understanding. So they got something that you ain't got yet.
Big facts.
You got age, you gotta go through life to be on their level. And that's something you just can't do just within a week or some shit.
Word.
you gotta be 56 too, and live life like them.
Mm.
But when the OG is talking, man, they give you advice. You gotta listen to it. I mean, yeah, sometimes some shit be like, all right, whatever. He is talking, but you gotta really think about the message behind it. So, OG at my job, right? I asked him. I said, OG, so that's a good question. I asked him. I said, how do you know when you met the right one? Right? Like, how do you know?
Mm.
He just said, trust me, young fella, you'll know.
Man, that's crazy, huh?
And so I was like, oh, for real, you just gonna know? He said, yeah, trust me, you'll know. And so I'm sitting there like, okay. I'm like, OG, but how will I know? Explain to me how I'm going to know when I met the right one or I love this girl. He said, trust me, you'll know.
Yeah.
My grandmother, I asked her the same question a while ago too. It was a while ago. I said, Granny, how do you know when like you met the right one? How do you know when you're in love? Guess what her answer was?
Same shit.
You'll know.
Yo, no.
That's crazy though, bro. How the fuck will I know? I don't.
Last year, I was in Ohio. I think it was around this time. No, it was in August. I was in Ohio for a training, right? And it was like me and 9 other people across 9 other people my age or older across the country, right? Coming to meet in Ohio, Cincinnati. It was this one dude, right? He was a minister, okay? And so he was telling us and the other young men that about some of God's teachings and stuff. And he was saying that I think one of the dudes asked him like, well, you know, when it comes to women, like, how do you know when to choose the right one? Like, how do you know to marry that person? This and that, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying the same thing the OGs told me. He was saying that when you have a certain type of intimacy, intimate not mean anything sexual, but like intimate, like that connection with somebody, right? You gonna know that that's the person you gotta be with, because when they're not around, when they're gone, you gonna feel different. You gonna feel like as if you lost part of yourself.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? One more thing, the OGs be telling me, right? So that dude that told me that, he wasn't no OG, he's like 25, he a minister, so he, you know, has his own interpretation. But a while ago, it was this married couple, and they've been married for, I think it was like 40 years. 40 years. They got married around our age. Okay. And so I think what a lot of people don't do is ask, how the hell did you make that marriage? Not relationship, that's a marriage. Which is a relationship, but it's a marriage. That's
sacred.
That's deep.
Sacred.
How do you make that shit last so long? And y'all seem happy as fuck. Of course, there's trials and shit, you know, that shit, you know what I'm saying? You got issues, but y'all still able to stand each other. Y'all still be able to be in the same room and laugh and shit. And they told me this, you know what I'm saying? They didn't say just no, yo, no, and the right one. They said, nah. I mean, of course, you want to choose the right one, but you got to make it work too.
Yeah.
Word.
And they said real quick through this, communication, right? Talking things out. When you got a problem with somebody or what they said or what they did, talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Communicate. That's number one shit. Everybody struggle with that shit, not only with their partners, but with friends, family, themselves. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, right? Recreation. Okay, what does that mean? That goes to what Onesimus was saying earlier, right? About going on dates. They still go on dates when they're married. They still experiencing new things, creating memories together. Right?
That's the best friend, bro.
They making it fun for themselves.
That's a best friend.
Right. So, you know, recreation, they said, is very important. Like, they just ain't gonna be at the house just bored. You know what I'm saying? They go out and do shit together. They didn't have Netflix or No,
Hulu.
they experience life together, and it makes it more entertaining for them. And they create memories. They create new shit from each other. They
Word.
visited different countries within Africa. They went to Paris. They went to all these different countries, man,
Oh, that's
and
not
shit,
bad.
traveling and doing all this fun stuff together. Number 3 was laughter,
Mm.
right? So laughter meant a couple different things. Laughter meant being able to um, not take things so seriously, in a sense of, let's say you had an argument about some petty ass shit. Don't hold on to that. It was petty. Y'all both know it's petty. Just wasn't that crazy? You was arguing about a fucking pencil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just laugh it off. Or laughter also meant just kind of like enjoying each other's presence. You know what I'm saying? Just not being so uptight. Like just be comfortable. The 4th one was trying to remember. The 4th thing they mentioned was you got to have an understanding of the Most High, right?
Oh, that's
Most
a great
High
one.
also means God.
That's a great one.
So you had to have the Most High within your relationship, right? To have faith and prosperity and just to have morals and all this different understandings within your relationship. Because if you don't have an understanding of the Most High, then there's just not gonna work out for you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And the last one, I'm trying to remember what it was. The last one they said, I got communication, recreation, laughter, the Most High.
No.
You said
I'm trying to think of the last one, cause I put it on my Snapchat story.
you said recreation.
Yep. Recreation.
Damn.
I got it. This is the most important one. Y'all ain't ready for this one right here.
What?
Oh shit.
And I don't think y'all ready for this shit. Because it's something that we know, but we don't pay attention to it. It goes over our head, just over our head. I feel good about this one. No, look. What you have to understand, both y'all have to understand, is that you don't need each other. You want each other.
Choice.
What you have to understand,
It's a choice.
you don't need each other. You want each other. A good analogy.
That's hype as hell, actually, bro.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, cause that, what, bro? You know how many times like people, cause nigga, I don't need you. You need me. The fuck? Hell no. You need this type shit. Like all that shit
Yeah.
that leads to breakups. That's crazy. Actually.
But what I also mean too, though, they had a good analogy, right? A lot of people are walking around with one arm, right? They're walking around with one arm, okay? Trying to do things with one arm, one hand, okay? Just hoping and praying that somebody will donate, give them their hand to help them out. You know what I'm saying? But what you have to do is you gotta use both your arms to help yourself out. You just can't rely on somebody to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it for yourself. Don't expect somebody to do for you.
Yeah.
That's the whole understanding. You don't need each other. You can hold your own. You can't enter the relationship as your own. You can leave as your own. You're gonna bring to the table you.
Mm.
You're not relying on somebody to, here's your arm and then here's their arm. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because look, he's his own person. You know what I'm saying? Doing his own thing. But if you have your own two arms, doing your thing, and then you working, bring to the table, working, bring to the table, you know what I'm saying? Not relying on somebody else to, come on now. That's a whole concept of understanding that you need each other, that you want each other. But it also goes into one thing that they didn't mention, but I picked up on. A lot of you guys get in relationships, right? Not understanding who you are, right?
Oh yeah. That's
a lot of people get into relationships not understanding who the fuck I am, not understanding that what can I bring to the table type shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or what do I want?
What do I
If
even want?
that.
What do I even
Okay.
want? Right? A lot of
Look,
people just
bro.
go into relationships just kind of like free balling it. You know what I'm saying? I hope it work out.
Right.
Not even knowing like, okay, I know for a fact that me myself, right? I'm talking about me, Javon, right? I know for a fact when it comes to women, one of the things that I cannot understand, or I'm sorry, I cannot stand, right? This is a big one, is when a female is very what do you call it?
Needy.
I lost the train of thought. Okay, I just put it in words. When she thinks that she is, okay, when she thinks you're above her. I'm sorry. When she thinks she's above you.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah, because she's pretty and all that shit, right? I had a female. I never forget. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to punk me around and shit. I said, "Fuck the bullshit." You know what I'm saying? I said, "Fuck you. I don't need you." She said, "You don't need me." You know what I'm saying? Do you not know how many dudes want this? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, come on now. Come on now. Like, you think because you look good and shit that you better than me? Come on
Right.
now. You must not know what I'm getting into. I'm doing a fucking podcast right now. What you doing right now?
Podcast.
You know what I'm saying? What you doing? Like, literally, this girl don't do shit. She just work at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's all she do.
Right.
And get cute. Hoping and praying that some dude, some sucker, some Russell Wilson type dude gonna pick her up and then treat her out and shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I know. So if I understand that, okay, you fuck strike one, strike two, you'll get to strike three and you out if you just think you better than me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand they don't know what they don't like and what they do like and all this other shit, man. Y'all going into the relationships not knowing.
Word. And I think.
Oh, right, bro. Go ahead.
I talk too much.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool, man. But that goes for both genders, right? Because from the I mean, there's dudes like this too, right?
Oh yeah.
There was this girl I worked with, and I worked with her like last week or so, and it was her last day at work, right? So I asked her like, well, what do you like to do? Like, what do you do in your free time? She's like, well, I just work and then I go to school, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, for real? You don't do anything for fun? Like, you don't got friends? She's like, I don't really got any friends for real. And keep in mind, this is a girl who like posts on social media a lot and is like, see, clout is deceiving on social media because she got all these retweets and favorites, people complimenting her.
Yep.
But in reality, she don't got no one to talk to. She don't do nothing.
That shit confusing. I ain't got no friends.
No friends, right? And there's a lot of dudes I know like that too, like who don't even have like a passion.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of dudes don't know what the purpose is at this point in time in life. But that's why we gotta do something different. We gotta like, let's go fishing one day. Maybe you could be a big fisher, or maybe you could like let's I had this other coworker I work with, right? She was real cool, right? So I was asking, well, what do you like to do in your free time? She's like, well, I don't know. I really like to do like different things, right? I'm like, what do you mean by that? She's like, well, next month I'm going skydiving, blah blah blah.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, skydiving, you crazy, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, nah, it's all right. I went bungee jumping like in the summer. I'm like, like, I was like, what? That's what? And then she's talking about I love to travel, and she had a lot to say, right?
All right.
And they're both working at the same place. The only difference was the mentality.
Right.
The first girl I was talking with, like she had a major in psychology, right? So I
Okay.
asked, also, you're into the mind, you're into like how people think, how people react and stuff like that. And she was like, oh yeah, it's real interesting, blah blah blah. And she's going on a little rant about it. So I asked, that's dope, right? Who's your favorite psychologist? And she's like, I don't know any, right? So I'm like, well, what's your favorite experiment? And she's like, that's a good question.
The dog
Wow.
one.
The Milgram, like I don't like say
Damn.
something, right? Like the genie one. I was like, well, you know about the genie one where the girl was just in the room her whole life, and she was like confused. So I'm like, so she went to school and she's on academic probation at the same time, right? And she just quit her job, academic probation. She doesn't really know what she wants to do in life. But then You get the other girl who I talk with, who was seemed more happier, more alive, and was just had so much to say when I asked her, "What do you do? Who are you? You got friends?" Blah blah. And she said, "Yeah, I got a bunch of friends." Like, it's all mentality, because she sees more the long term, the future, right? The other girl just sees like the now and the past. She's always like looking back at, she was talking about the thing she was talking about was like high school. Still thinking about high school.
Yeah,
So
I hate people that live in the past, bro. That shit is most definitely dead. Like, I understand you had your glory days, okay, but it's time to make more glory days. Look into your future, okay? Like you said, old girl was probably on academic probation because like she wasn't really fucking with psychology at all. You asked her her favorite experiment, she couldn't name one. Like that should say something, bro. Like, honestly, give up. Like, people give up their dreams for other people when it's your life. It's what you want to do. Like, that shit is just crazy to me, for real, for real. Like, that's really what I've been like trying to understand, like, as well. With me, like, it's my life. What do I want to do? Not what people see me doing. Not what, I'm living to other people's standards. I'm living to my standards type shit. And so that's what I've really been like focusing on lately. Because that shit's important, bro. Like, your self-health, self-love. Because people go to their 9-to-5 jobs knowing damn well they don't want to be there, bro. Knowing damn well you, like, for real, the average human life expectancy is 78 years, bro. All right, not 100. That shit. That's if you're lucky. All right, 78 years. Now you working what, like 40 of them years, 20 to 60. You know what I'm saying? And not even like, man, you lucky if you retire at 60, bro. People retire like 65, 70 sometimes.
and then all that money they work for, they got paid in
Fucking
retirement.
gone. Yeah, exactly.
They pay if they go to retirement home, all that, the whole life, everything they worked for another man or worked for another woman
That
for their
shit
whole
is
life,
dead.
paid just for retirement home, so you can just lay down all
What?
day.
I'm trying to get my kids something, nigga.
Man,
What is you
Talk
talking
about it.
about? That shit is whole dead, bro. You working for who? No, I gotta work for me, myself. I'm doing this for me and my kids and my kids' kids. On grandkids.
On your grandkids,
Alright?
man.
That's just my
But
take.
see,
Man.
it goes into this too, man. You said something like this, right? People going to their 9 to 5, knowing damn well they don't want to be there, right? You got people who are in school, knowing damn well they don't want to be there.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out what their purpose is.
It's
in
cool
life.
if you try to figure out, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's cool if you try to figure out.
But
Like, I feel that.
But if you know in your heart, man, like, I shouldn't be working this job. I shouldn't be at this doing school and shit. They saying for me, you should just stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then follow your dreams. You know, of course, if you just quit your job or just quit doing school, it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be part of the process. But you know what I'm saying? If you keep at it and keep striving, you will see some type of growth, some type of result. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, though. No, like, I was gonna say, what you really should be doing is like listen to your gut feeling, because that gut feeling, that shit is not just like there for no reason. Your gut feeling is really like a second intuition. Like, if your gut is telling you to fucking quit and start this business, like, listen to your gut feeling. That gut feeling will tell. Like, I feel like a gut feeling is really like, well, at least for me, is really like my way of talking to God, for real. Like, this gut feeling that I have, if I'm trying to, I don't know, if this might not be the route I'm trying to go, like, that gut feeling is telling me no. It's like, all right, I gotta listen to it, because like it's there for a reason. Like, most of the time, and people, what's that one dude name on Shark Tank? His name is Robert, some last name, I don't know his last name, but he talks about the gut feeling too, like how he listened to the gut feeling, and that's how he ended up on that seat on that Shark Tank shit. because he listened to his gut feeling. I was like, damn, like that shit is deep, like for real, man, bro.
So would you say also your gut feeling is your higher self?
Man, that intuition, bro.
It's your higher self trying to talk to you.
Man,
Speaking of higher self trying to talk to you, right? I had someone coming to work, right? I think I texted you like, yo, something happened at
Oh,
work.
you didn't tell me. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, it kind of ties in with the whole 369 thing. I think that'll be a story for a different podcast.
Yeah.
But basically, right, I'm talking with Jalen, playing fitness, right? So we were talking, whatever. We're talking about music and stuff. He does music too. He just dropped an EP. His name is Stove on SoundCloud. Go check him out.
Shout out.
Shout out. But what was I saying? So we were just talking about music and stuff, right? And then he went to go do a walk around to go clean the gym or whatever. But as he was getting out, this dude walked up to me, right? And I had a necklace on. I had some jewels. It was like citrine, right?
okay.
It was a usual necklace I wear or whatever. So he's like, hey, I like your stone, blah, blah. I got a emerald. I forgot which one he said, but he just said he had a stone too, right?
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's dope. He's like, yeah, you spiritual? I'm like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. So we just got into this conversation, right? He mentioned like psychedelics, and then Jalen heard psychedelics. He's like, what? Have you ever tried psychedelics? And we just started talking about psychedelics and shit, right? This dude was like, he called himself the shaman, right? Y'all aware what a shaman is?
I haven't heard that.
Well, basically, I don't want to say the wrong definition, but a shaman is like kind of just that spiritual, like I don't know how to say it. Guru, basically, right?
Okay.
Basically like a spiritual guru and a shaman.
Okay.
It's supposed to get the word. Supposed to get the word out there.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that.
So he's like, yeah, I feel like that's my purpose in life is to spread this message. He's like, yeah, I believe everyone has a purpose, and I think that's my purpose, right? So we're talking about all that's dope. So we're all three talking, right? And then he's like, think about it for a second, right? Ask yourself a question. I don't remember if he asked this or Jalen asked this, but one of them asked, there was like, ask yourself what you had for breakfast this morning, right? And then answer it, right? In your head, though. So we're like, okay. So we do that. And he's like, now where'd that voice come from?
What the fuck? What?
I don't know if it was Jalen or the shaman dude. His name is Hector. If you're watching this, what's up, man? One of them said, like, who answered?
What? What the fuck? Wait. All right. So me. What if like the regular answer would be me? All right. The regular answer would be me, right? Like, you know, my inner voice.
Yeah.
But like, who? So you saying?
But you heard the voice though. That's the thing.
You heard it.
You can. It's like I can hear myself saying that. You know what I'm saying? I heard a voice saying that, but what's weird though, it wasn't my voice.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
the thing,
it's
though.
your voice, but it's not.
It's not.
And what he said about that was bringing it back to what you said about the gut. Because right after that, it's weird. He talked about the gut feeling. The Hector, the shaman, right?
Mm-hmm.
The shaman talked about the gut feeling right after he mentioned this. But I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Jalen or Hector. It's killing me. But one of them said, the person who answered you is that most high. That's the most high version of yourself. So how we're talking about the gut feelings, the intuition, that's the higher self answering. Because you ever think about like you ever think of like a song, right? And in your head, you know every lyric, you know exactly how the song sounds. But when you try to like say every lyric of the song, you forget. But in your head, you can hear it so perfect.
Right, man. Like, even as we talking right now, I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying. I'm just saying it.
You're just saying it.
When I sit back and, you know, I can hear myself saying some. That's crazy, bro.
Wait. All right. Not to get on some spooky shit. All right. But like, it's so. But like, let's say you have, you know, you can have the Most High talk back to you, but then like, let's play devil's advocate. Like, what if you have like, you know, these demons, and like, where does schizophrenia come from? You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
All these other voices in your head and shit like that. Like if you can have the Most High talking to you back, can you have demons talking to you back or the devil? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's real interesting. How you feel about that?
So you saying that say it one more time, bro. Just one more time.
I was saying like, so if you can have the Most High talk to you back, can it be vice versa? Like, can you have like, you know, these demons in your head, or like, cause like where does, I don't know, like where does schizophrenia come from as well? With like, does that have to play anything with what you're talking about? But like, if you can have like the Most High come back to you, like, you know, talk in your head and whatnot, but like, can you have?
Oh, for sure, man. You can definitely have demonic
You know what I'm saying?
voices. I mean,
yeah.
I gotta read the book. It's called The Devil and Miss Prim or Mrs. Prim. It's by Paulo Coelho, the dude who wrote The Alchemist, right?
Oh.
In the book, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but it's basically about this dude, right? Who enters a village, okay, and the village is a small village. Everybody know each other, and they're based on high morals, doing the right thing, you know, avoiding bad. Everybody's nice to each other, and shit like that, right? But here comes this stranger. He's an outsider coming to the he comes into the village, you know what I'm saying? And then people look at him and they're like, he's different, you know what I'm saying? And when he came, the environment changed. It was like raining hard, started thunderstorm and shit like that. People moods changed, and they said that he had the devil inside of him, right? In the book, though, the stranger, right? He had, you can see like his dialogue with himself, right? And he was talking to himself, but his self was really the devil, telling him to do all this bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and steal and rob and plot against people and do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I read that, I was thinking to myself, like, I know a lot of people who are out here just on some demonic type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I feel like they have maybe a demon talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe their higher self is evil. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't believe everybody. How do I say it? You gonna have people who are like demonic out here.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them. Now, as far as
like,
what do you say, schizophrenia?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I can't even speak too much on it. I don't know much about it. All I can say, I know it's a mental disorder, right? But I don't even know how you diagnose it, and like how is it how do you even get that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I don't know. How do you get schizophrenic?
According to the psychology,
you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Yeah, DSM.
So, man, cause you know you learning this shit, but this shit, if I can recall from like classes I've taken, so first off, like to be diagnosed, it has to be a special type of psychologist. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to really like understand, like if they know the symptoms as well. Dang no, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot. Like the certain systems that they have to have, and like different behavioral, like it's really like what the behavior. It's really like a lot of stuff that they.
Well, do you know
that
how they get it though?
How they get it? Trauma.
Yeah,
okay. Trauma.
So that could be.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's developed, really.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like a genetic trait.
Sometimes I think it is genetic. Is it?
I don't know.
If it's genetic, that could be some. I gotta look into it. But if it's developed, honestly, that could be multiple voices in their head. That could be some demonic type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they be going through something right now. They going through something. Their brain is battling with themselves. I don't know.
So now, here's a question though. How do you and should you get rid of the demons?
In your head.
Yeah. How do you and or should you?
Oh, okay. You know, it's actually a good thing that you brought up that schizophrenia, right? Because I've been doing research on depression, anxiety, and shit like that. All these disorders are developed. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people who on YouTube and shit, and people I asked personally, like, what's going on, why they're going through depression. It's like that. It's like something is telling them to be like this way. You know what I'm saying? How I said, it's like they can't even control it. Like it's just making them just like bad moods. They try everything in their power to do, you know, to like block it and get it to go away. But it just stays there and gets stronger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? To the
Right.
point where they're wanting to like just take their own life. You know what I'm saying? That's depression and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or anxiety, like the fear, like, you know, like maybe being around people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or having to do something. Like, I think that I looked at it, I'm like, that might be something spiritually going on. Or something's telling you to, you know, like something's making you sad or be mad or think about the past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
understand.
a lot of people go through a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and
Most
don't
definitely.
suffer depression or stuff like that to our knowledge. But people who do suffer, it's like they say it. They said that it's like it just something came over them and just keep bringing them down, bringing them down, bringing them down.
That's crazy though. I remember like talking about depression in class and shit too. Like, so from the social aspect of it, like social psychology, um, a person, like a straight up person, like we have the need to like to feel like to belong actually in like in a group or whatever. Like we feel the need to belong, and so a lot of times with depression, most times, when people get depressed, it's because they feel like they don't belong, type shit. Like, you know, like damn, I'm this, I'm that, I don't belong here, I don't deserve this type shit. And then that's when that shit comes on, like and hovers on.
Yeah.
But back to what you were saying about how do you get those demons out of your head? This is kind of crazy though. So when I was younger, right, I used to have like this shit, like I don't know, it was this like this voice in my head that like I wasn't messing with,
Right.
and like I actually like went to, because my mom was one of the most spiritual people that I know. And so I went to her and I'm like, Mom, like I don't know what it is, but like I think I gotta like do something about this thing in my head, like this voice, like I don't know. She's like, all right, you know what? This Sunday when we go to church, we'll see the pastor, Pastor Dave. And so it's after church. Pastor Dave meets us at the church office and whatnot. And so like he's like, you know, so tell me what's going on. Like, well, like I'm hearing, I'm like, oh man, you know, like I'm hearing like these voices in my head, like telling me like to do this and that, or like saying things. They weren't telling me to do anything. Like, actually, they were just saying stuff in my head. And so he's like, you know, when people experience this, actually, he's like, what y'all want you to do is just shout the name like Jesus, because Jesus itself is like a powerful name. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. He was saying like Jesus itself, like the name, like demons fear. With the sound of the like they tremble just by the name of Jesus. And so like when it actually fucking worked, which is kind of crazy. Sorry for my cursing, but like what happened was like, yeah, when I would like hear, I would just like shout like Jesus, Jesus, and like that shit, it worked, which is kind of crazy. That's I don't know.
Nah, bro. Cause I saw some, right? I forgot who said it, but someone said like spelling is spells, right? Words are spells, right? So we got a lot more power than we think. So it's not even just the word Jesus, right? It's the intent behind it, right? Because you associate that word with like the Most High. That's can't get any better than Jesus, right? So when you say Jesus, it's not how it's spelled. It's just the intent with the word. You're saying it as in like, this is it. Go away. Like this.
I get you.
That
I
pushes.
get you.
You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to talk about it, but the words we say carry actual weight. Like what we say has powers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We have power when we speak. That's where you get the law of attraction and speaking things into existence. Because the words we say are spells. So when we say like you say, oh my God, right?
Right.
That's a feeling. Like you're looking for help. Or like, shit, I can't think of any off the top of my head. But
You good. You good. I know. I understand. I feel it though. Like the intent behind the word.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy though. That is kind of crazy.
yeah. Cause yeah, I got like a similar story to that, kind of. Back when I was in like church, cause I was always in church, man. I grew up in the church, bro. But so it was like Sunday school or whatever, right? And then the teacher or whatever you want to call him was at the front of the room, and he said, "Today we're gonna learn how to speak in tongues, right? It's like real weird, right?" So he was like, "Put your heads down, and then just say a word that comes like positive, right? Or say a word that pushes the evil way, or just say the first word you think of." He said something along the lines of that, right? So put our head back, we put our head down, we think of just some random word or whatever, right? Just make a word up that makes you feel good. That's what he said. Make a word that makes you feel good, right? So then we all carried our heads up, and I still remember it to this day. The word was kaku, right? Which isn't even like a word, right? But always when I used to pray, right, growing up in the morning and at night, I always be like, kaku, 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 kaku. Before I go to bed and shit, I'll just whisper it to myself because it made me feel better. And all these years have passed. I'm 20 years old. And every now and then, it's still a habit where I'm like, kaku, kaku, kaku. And I'm way more spiritual now. I'm not even like
That's crazy.
that religious, but I still say the word because it,
Mm-hmm.
to me, it makes me feel some type of way.
What? First off, that teacher had y'all doing what? Trying to speak in tongues? This is a Sunday school? Yeah,
Sunday
that's
school.
kind of crazy though. But that's, huh? Oh, hells no. Bro, what?
Mm. That's
Yeah.
that's powerful right there. Man.
So I think all this, what we just talked about, ties into what we're talking about like, who are you? Like, what do you like to do? This is where the law of attraction comes in, right? The law of attraction, knowing yourself, and even that girl thing we talked. Now that we're more aware of, if you want to call it woman nature, or just even men nature, how we naturally are, right?
Yeah.
Talking about it. And even the 9 to 5 thing you mentioned, you're going to school, you're working these 9 to 5s. Now, if you're watching this, we're not telling you to quit your job like right now. We're not saying that. We're saying, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't speak for them, but come up with a plan. Do things that you don't normally do. Like, find what you like to do. Find your passion. Find your purpose, right? And when you find that purpose, speak it into existence. So start just telling yourself every day, like, hey, let's say you want to be like a professional swimmer, right? Man, today I'm gonna hit these backstrokes. I'm gonna go to the pool or whatever, right? So you go to the pool and then you look at yourself in the mirror. Every time you go to the pool, you're like, I'm gonna get that gold medal. I'm gonna get that gold medal. I'm gonna get the gold medal. So you believe it, you see it, and you say it, right? Because there's another thing about looking in the mirror, right? If you just look at yourself, you ever do that? Just
Mirror
stare-
gazing?
Mirror gazing. You
Yeah.
just stare at yourself. Then you notice like you're looking in your face, and your face just starts like
Yeah.
warping around. You start tripping.
That should get weird, bro. Because then I start talking to myself, and then my inner self start talking to myself, and I start tweaking.
Man.
What? Oh man.
Bro, that should get weird. But all right, go ahead. My bad.
What was I saying? But yeah, I mean, just seeing it, speaking it, doing it. It's just all these things go hand in hand.
Oh, yeah, bro. Be a slave to no one.
No
The
one.
hell, be a slave to no one, bro. Follow you, do your shit. Like honestly, because life is too short. People mix that up. People say like, yeah, I got years. No, you don't. No, no. Like honestly, um. So I heard like a lot of these like stories and stuff like that. How billionaires or millionaires, however much money they have, in their 40s or 50s.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have the money and the like and stuff like that, but like they will give up everything they have right now to be like our age, which is crazy.
Really?
They say that because like if they said like, you know, if I was like 18 again, bro, and I knew this shit I knew now, I would apply it and I'd be even more richer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd apply and be even more richer. Like time, like when they say time is money, dude, time is money. Don't waste your time on something you do not want to do. If you don't like it, don't do it. That's
Word.
big facts.
Damn.
Man, it's crazy how a billionaire will literally get. He said,
He said he'd go back.
I'll give up anything, bro." He said, "I'll give up anything just to be 18 again, to be your age again, bro." And knew the shit that, and I have all the knowledge I have right now. I would apply it and I'd be even more richer.
Yo. And I'm like, we're still young too, man. Like we're
Exactly.
20 and stuff, bro. And
That's
even I
young.
think back, like, man, what if in high school, right? What if in high school I started taking music serious? What if in high school we started the podcast, you know?
Man.
Where would we be now? Yo,
Now. Just start.
like, come on.
Just start. Start by doing the one push up if you were trying to
Right.
lose your weight.
Man.
Start by doing the one podcast. All right? Start by waking out one song. Just start.
Just start.
Damn. Stop fucking around. I'm
So-
fucking tired.
That was his phone
Shit.
that he threw.
That
Just
look
do
crack.
it.
That look crack.
So you know he mean that
On some
shit.
Shia LaBeouf shit. Just do it. All right? I'm tired. Man, I'm trying to make the next millionaire, man. Ugh. I'll get my phone.
Shit. Damn. We good? We good?
Sorry, I got passionate. My bad.
Oh man, it's deep, man. You know he meant that shit when he threw his phone.
Yeah, my
It
shit
was a
broke.
phone.
Then he walked up to it, looked at it. Is it good? Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's good.
funny. Oh man.
Oh,
I don't know, bro.
man, bro.
Should that conclude?
I think, man. I think the overall, you know, Onesimus did a good thing, you know, challenging y'all to be the best version of yourself, to find, you know, what your passion is and stuff like that. So when he says just do it sounds cliche, man, but it really has a lot of meaning to it. Do it, you know what I'm saying? Because it won't get done if you don't do it, right?
Word.
So I think what we should do right now, man, let's go start from you, man. Sonny Ski, down the line, just saying some few things you want to say to you guys to encourage you, to uplift you, challenge you.
Word. Look, time is of the essence, man. Time is money. Whatever time is, you make it. Right. We're still young. I assume the people who are watching this are young. And even the people who are older. Because I feel like anybody can get some out of this conversation we just had, to be honest. We talk about a lot. The one thing I would really just say is just be. Just be. What I mean by that is just be present in the moment. Know where you are. And know where you're headed, man. Just love life, bro. Because whatever you think, reincarnation, blah, 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 like, next life, whatever you think, in this body, to what we know, we only live this particular life we're living right now once. So, you gotta make it a life, man. We're trying to... Robert says this a lot, man. Shout out Robert if you're watching it. He says, are you living to exist? Are you living to exist? Or are you existing to live? So shit. And Ab Soul, Shout out Ab-Soul. Ab-Soul said, "Are you living on your knees or are you gonna die on your feet?
Ooh, say it again.
Are you gonna live on your knees or die on your feet?"
That's kind of wait. I'm tripped.
So just live life, man. That's all I'll say. Live life.
Oh, it's me. Man, I already gave you my passionate shit, man. But one thing I gotta say is it's never too late. It's never too late. You know what I'm saying? If you, however old, and you thinking you might start this, I don't know, whatever you thinking, yo, if not, if your gut feeling is telling you go ahead and do it, whatever you going through, I know that it's supposed to. What's up? That's crazy.
You going?
Whatever you going through,
369.
all right, whatever you going through, that shit's supposed to happen. All right, the trials and the tribulations will help you to succeed. If you look at the successful people we see now, like Steve Harvey, that man was once homeless. All right, that man was once homeless, but now he's on TV Monday through Friday. Same with Oprah. Oprah, I believe she got raped or some beaten and stuff like that. But like she owns her own network now. Like the things you go through today, don't make it seem like it's. I mean, yeah, it's tough, but like you gotta ask yourself what now, and that's my.
I'll say this, this conversation we have is pretty deep. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. You know what I'm saying? So the one thing, if you haven't taken much from this, but I think you should, we dropped some gems today, man.
We dropped some
We dropped some gems
Diamonds.
today. This shit right here should be sold, not told, man. But the one thing I also especially want you to understand is this, right? Don't let what's going on now determine your future. What I mean is, and they said it too, you're going to go through struggles, you know what I'm saying? But don't let the struggle now just determine your future, man. Like, take this struggle, this grind right here as learning lessons. Don't ever consider anything a mistake. Call it a learning lesson and then learn to grow from it. Think about growth and how you're going to be a better you. You know what I'm saying? Being the best version of yourself. You're going to go through struggles, but don't let the struggles now, like, oh shit, I got this going on, going on, got that going on, determine what's going to happen next year. You know what I'm saying? Or even tomorrow. So, be able to move forward, not backwards.
Most definitely.
Also, for those of you who are going backwards, you know what I'm saying, trying to move forward, that does not make sense. You got people who are literally like in their car right now. Let's use an analogy, right? They're in their car,
right,
in reverse, pressing the gas pedal, expecting to go forward. Come on now, it doesn't work like that.
Most definitely.
That means don't look at the past. Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward, man. Most definitely, man. Well, shit, I think that sums up the first episode pretty good, man. I think we talked about a lot, man. So we're really I'm looking forward to this. I don't know about y'all. I'm looking forward to this one, man.
Hey, more to come, man. Tune in.
It's the first episode.
Tune in.
Most definitely. Is that mine?
I don't know. I don't know. That's all here, bro. So bad.
Ah, shit.
Mine.
That's yours?
That's
Yeah,
yours.
it's blonde. You got blonde? God damn.
Oh,
I tried it out.
Okay. That's nice.
yo.
All right. So that's.
All right, guys.
Sorry, I'm gonna go too.
Hey, man.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.
Peace.